Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Good afternoon all. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know the pillars in the Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs? One of the SDGs issues that we discussed was related to the women's empowerment, which is the fifth pillar in the 70 Sustainable Development Goals. Along with the developments of the times, but today we still find modern women are very easily discriminated against, and maybe for some, very young women show of their pride in front of many people, especially the opposite sex. So there is discrimination. On this occasion, I will explain three factors that women are currently easily discriminated against. To begin with, I will explain about the social and cultural factors. Then, I will explain about the lack of understanding about gender equality, which causes the criminalization of women. And finally, I will explain about the patriarchal culture. So, I will close with a conclusion. Firstly, I will explain about the social and cultural factors that are one of the causes of discrimination against women. The reason for this statement is because women have been domesticated in society for a long time. This means that society still views the role of women as limited in certain domains. For example, in the household realm or around kitchen issues. To prove this statement is from based on the Compass website that states women are often seen as unable to make decisions or make policies as good as men and value in society that corner women. Therefore, it is better for the government to harmonize the pattern of family education in Indonesia through education. That is in accordance with the times. So the next slide, I will move to the next explanation. Let me talk about the other factors of discrimination against women is the lack of understanding of gender equality. There is four, you can see in the screen, there's economy, field, education, health, and also political empowerment. The other factors of discrimination against women is the lack of understanding of gender equality, which should be started early. My reason for this argument is that there are many inequalities that occur among women today in first aspect, especially in our society. According to the research from the portal of the Ministry of Finance of the Republic of Indonesia, is that in economic matters, so there is through education and also political empowerment. For instance, the problem of equal opportunity in the economic fields faced by women is that most women cannot access capital. Many women do not own assets in their name, such as houses, land, or established company. Thus, understanding early childhood is very important. That gender, men and women have equal opportunities in society in terms of economic participation, equal access to education, health, and political empowerment, because all have an important role. So, lastly, let's talk about the influence of patriarchal culture. The reason for this statement is this because the situation of women who are socially, culturally, economically, and politically discriminated against makes them have minimal access to knowledge and also education. For instance, can be proven in the Social Central Java portal according to the chairperson of the Women's Organization Coordination Agency. The patriarchal culture which requires women to obey their husband order so that women are seen as easier to indoctrinate are influenced by talks with an understanding of radicalism. So, and intolerance, like you can see on the screen, including acts of radicalism and also terrorism, so that the position of subordinated women. So we must increase access to education, health, employment, as well as economic and social empowerment for women, especially for vulnerable groups, such as poor women, rural areas, and so on. Religious justice and gender equality in our society today is very important in the household, including ending to or minimize the domestic violence. In conclusion, I will bring this presentation to a close by highlighting that we must take the right step to minimize and even completely overcome the discrimination against women that currently occurs in our society today, especially in this global era. Uh, Therefore, the government and society are expected to be able to provide socialization on gender understanding that can be started from an early age for children so that they can have good professional understanding about gender equality. Thank you for having me in this good opportunity, guys, and pardon me to all my fault, and thank you so much for participation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.